Hi Leo, welcome in your monthly reading for the month of August. I am super late as always, but I hope this reading will give you a bit of clarity about what is going on in this month and maybe some information about what will be going to the end of this month, even if there's a week left. But yeah, anyways. Oh yeah, I didn't clear the space, so let me do this now. And we'll get started. So if you are Leo, Sun, or Rising, feel welcome to watch the video, and yeah. And we'll get started. Just as okay, I have it. Okay. Now we have a clear space to work. The first card you got, Leo, is the Knight of Swords. So maybe there's some fast changes you are trying to make right now in the month of August. Yeah, just like fast changes or fast decisions you are trying to make, just something fast, something really like fast moving energy. And we have the Queen of Wands reversed. Maybe there's a lack of positivity in the month of August for you, Leo, right now. Maybe you are trying to go somewhere, but you are not maybe quite confident of yourself or positive about this change or thing you are trying to do or this goal you are going for. Yeah, maybe you know where you are going, but maybe you are not confident about this. The next card is the Eight of Wands reverse. So there's some block of communication or maybe some bad information is going in, and maybe you are just like, maybe you are going somewhere fast or doing some fast decision, but you are not quite sure of this because maybe you are having some anxiety or maybe some fears about this, like what if there will be something bad happening or stuff like that, and maybe you are not quite sure about this because as I said, maybe you are like fearing some bad news, bad things happening about this. Also maybe you are blocking this because of, maybe you are trying to do some changes but it's not maybe going quite well because you are blocking this by this negative thinking. However, the next card is the Moon reverse. Like you are having like a lot of illusions, like a lot of bad negative thinking about some bad informations, bad things happening. I don't know if those things are happening or if it's just like your illusions, but however, what I want to say, wherever those things are happening or whenever these are just your illusions, you are still kind of doing those illusions about how bad it is. Maybe it isn't that bad, but maybe you are making up like this is bad, or maybe you're just like in overall doing illusions like how bad it might get or stuff like that. You are not just like not having this positiveness, like you're like not positive about this, and you are not having quite much confidence in that thing you are going for or the changes that are going right now on. Yeah, maybe in overall, maybe that's not you who are doing this change, but maybe there are just some past changes that are going on in your life. And you just, there's a lot of kind of illusions and negativeness and like toxicity and maybe fear, a lot of fear and blocking things because you are not quite sure how this might go because of fear, because you are scared that there might be some bad news coming in, like maybe you even got bad news about those things, but I kind of feel like you are too negative about this, like you are not seeing the positive in this, you are not you're making just some illusions and maybe you are overreacting about this. The next card is the Seven of Swords reversed. It might be that maybe you did something and maybe now you are getting the consequences of this, of those decisions or actions or changes. But as I said, there's still too much of a negative thinking, of negativeness, or of making yourself illusions about how bad this is and stuff like that with this Moon reverse. There's a lot of kind of like bad thinking in overall, but yeah, we'll get some clarification on that. So we have the sun reversed. Okay. So there's something about ending some friendship or maybe a relationship. Yeah, maybe with this block of communication that is happening right now, maybe you are blocking some communication with some friend or partner or whatever it might be, really, like someone you were close with, like first maybe some communication blocked. Maybe you had to block this communication because this person did something, or maybe because you did something, and that's why this communication were blocked. And I kind of see you being very negative about this, and like not having maybe even hope that this will work out, but mostly just like you making yourself illusions how bad this is and how unfixable, and just like a lot of negativeness, like a lot of blocking, a lot of just in overall negativeness about this, a lot of illusions also. Next card is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Let me just there's kind of a lack of something, like lack of independency. It might be related to a thing that you did or this friend did that blocked the communication. You are maybe too codependent on how to say this, on you are just like codependent to something, and that's why you're so negative. Maybe you are scared of being confident in yourself and thinking positively because you are scared maybe that something bad will happen and you'll be like very disappointed and stuff like that. That's why you're trying to be negative, because you are scared of being hurt more by thinking positively about this. So yeah, you are like lacking this independency in thinking, like you are not thinking straight. There's a lot of illusions. You are really codependent to the negative thinking because you don't want to be hurt or disappointed more, and you rather like think about this negatively than be hurt at the end more. The next card is the World. Okay. Month of August might also be about looking for the way to go, maybe not for the way to go, but most like looking for the place on earth for you. That's why maybe those maybe you are trying to be more independent even in the month of August. That's why maybe you, if that was you who ended this friendship, relationship, whatever this might be, maybe that's because you just try to be more independent. Like this person, maybe if this person did something wrong, like you had to end this because you were like tired of being codependent to them, and now it's time for you to like be more independent. That's why you block this communication. Or also maybe you block the communication overall because you felt like maybe you need more time alone right now, because you have to like find your place and be more independent. You are like tired of being codependent to someone all the time. Yeah. The next card is the Star Reverse. So yeah, as I thought, there's a lack of hope in something. There's too much of negativity in the month of August. In everything, like as I said, there's something you are going for. There are some fast changes that are happening, and there's a lot of kind of anxiety about them. There's a lot of kind of lack of confidence in them and the things that are happening, like the anxiety that something bad might happen. A lot of kind of consequences also of your or others' actions. And I feel like you are codependent to those illusions, and those illusions and negativity is controlling you, and that's why you are lacking the hope in things. That's why you are being so negative about things. Also, maybe you are not sure, you are lacking the positivity because you are not quite sure where is this change or decision taking you really. That's why you are maybe like not knowing where is your place maybe. Or maybe you are doing those changes and decisions to find this place in the world, this confidence in yourself. And you maybe had to end this friendship, or this friendship had to end, or this relationship, whatever this really is, because you had to find this confidence in yourself. Maybe because this thing that you had with someone was making you unhappy, was making you negative, and that's why you had to make those fast changes to find your place. Because you might be sad with this thing with someone you had, it just didn't deserve your hope. It just made you feel like codependent to them, and as I said, there was maybe a lot of toxicity in this. And I kind of get a feeling like you had to end this, and maybe you even cried about this, but you just kind of knew that this wasn't good for you anyways, and you had to like free yourself from this. And maybe in that case that's good that you don't see hope in this, because maybe that didn't made you feel well, and there were some unfair things that were happening, and there had to be some consequences of this for this person, or it doesn't really have to be person, just something in your life that didn't make you happy. But yeah, that's just something that had to end, and that's some consequences you had to make for yourself or others for you, because you kind of, it just had to end, because I kind of see like this didn't make you happy at all. There's a lot of kind of bad news and blocking communication, ending things, but for a good purpose, like for you to find your place, for you to find your confidence back again, and yeah, a lot of fast changes and decisions. Yeah, the tower reversed. Yeah, so even if those things are ending in the month of August, even if this communication is blocked, even if this thing that you are unhappy about, you have free yourself from this kind of, or maybe you are trying still to free yourself, you kind of can't get over this fully, because I still like get here a lot of like crying over this or being sad about this polar month. Even if you are free and you are feeling like very good about this decision that you free yourself from this, you are still deep inside like sad about this, and maybe you are missing this, like maybe not missing, but like mostly like sad about this. You are still in some way codependent to this thing that made you unhappy. You can't get over this fully right now, but you are still moving on and changing things, and still finding your place, new place in the life, in the world, and whatever. But you still are not able to get over this fully in the month of August. I think I'm gonna pull out one more. Yeah, so we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, as I said, you are still missing this thing. You're still like disappointed, and you are still like thinking about this, how it disappointed you, how it made you sad. And as I said, I kind of see here like a lot of crying over this. Even if you are still moving on, you are still in your mind still missing this, even if you know that this was a good decision, but you are still codependent emotionally to this case. You still can't get over this, and you are still missing this thing. And maybe you don't know where exactly you are going. You are just like making fast decisions, or maybe you are moving fast somewhere, but you don't know exactly where is it taking you. You don't know what way you should exactly go in. You don't know maybe if that was a good decision after all, to leave this thing that was making you sad. But deep inside you know that it was good, and you're just emotionally right now codependent, and you just right now can't get over this, but you will. That's the feeling I get, like you have deep inside. And we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I kind of get a feeling like you know it was a good thing to do. Like, wait. Yeah, I kind of get a feeling like it was a good thing to do, because the thing you had, this thing that was making you unhappy in the past, that you dealt with, that is over now, that is blocked. I kind of feel like you knew that this wasn't a good idea to stay in this. You knew that this just isn't good. And maybe I kind of get a feeling like maybe not all of you ended this, but maybe some of you just blocked this communication or this thing that is making you unhappy, or this relationship, friendship, whatever. It might be not over yet. you might just start blocking this person or something because of this consequence you have to make for this person about their actions. There may be something that happened and you just can't get over this, whereas you just don't see hope in this. But I get the feeling like some of you might not even end this, but it's still going on, but you just block this communication for now. You're just ignoring this communication for now, connection or whatever this might be, and you just try to move on past this. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of moving on, a lot of kind of making some fast decisions and trying to figure out what is the good move to make, because there's a lot of planning, a lot of kind of what is the right thing to do now, what is the wrong thing to do. So there's a lot of thinking and making decisions. However, the next card is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's the card about that is saying that the situation is worse than you think, and excuse the noises, my family as always had to be loud. However, the card, this card is saying that the things are worse than they seem to be, and that's the thing you will be noticing in the month of August. Like, there's no hope for this. That it's just not good, and you're just now noticing this, but this thing is making you actually unhappy, and this is far worse than you thought, and there's no hope for that right now. And you just have to right now decide what is the good move to do, what is the decision, what is the thing you have to choose for now. The next card, the Chariot. There's a lot of energy of moving on, but you don't know where exactly you are going. You just know that you are moving somewhere. There's fast moving, it might be even physical moving somewhere else, but there's like, even I would say running away from something. There's just like backing off from something, like you are here, but you are going away, like whenever this is taking, like very fast moving, very fast change of direction. Maybe not even direction, but mentally there's something that will just like switch suddenly over the night, and there's just like this fast backing off or this fast going into the new direction, because something will switch in your mind and you just like realize like there's no hope. Like, I have to block this, I have to choose the way to go right now. I have to choose what is the right thing to do. I have to choose what I should focus on right now. So there's like completely change of direction. You choosing the new direction, you choosing the new thing to focus on and the right thing to do. So even if you will not know where to go, you will choose what is maybe the wrong thing to do, and that is the thing you'll be focusing on, and you'll be running away from this thing that you know is wrong, even if you don't know where this new path is taking you. You'll be just like backing off and doing some fast changes, decisions, whatever it might be, just moving on fast, because something will switch in you and you will realize that this thing that is making you unhappy is actually making you unhappy, and this is not good. The next card, the Magician reversed. I think like you'll be really trying to make this decision and choose the right thing to do, but in the wrong way. Like, not in the wrong way, but what I mean is that you'll be focusing on it so much that it will make you feel like exhausted, like you'll be focusing on it too much, and this feeling about this thing that is going on, that you are, this hopelessness about this thing that you have to leave or block, will fill you all your mind. That's why there's so much negativity in the month of August, because you'll be all about this. You'll be all about choosing the right thing to do, realizing about how bad is it actually, how bad something is, how bad you have to leave this, how bad you have to choose the right direction, how bad you have to go somewhere else right now, because you'll be not focusing on what is coming, but you'll be focusing more about how bad it was, how bad it is, how bad was the situation, how bad was this thing that you are focusing on in the month of August, whatever this might be. Okay, and Perfect. My candle just yeah, okay. I will fix that later. However, yeah, going back. Wait, I will take my cards from them. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, you will be just like focusing too much on this. You'll be thinking like you are taking your time to make the right decision, but in the reality, you'll be focusing on it, on the negativity of the situation so much that it will fill all your life, all your August, and that will be what August is about, because you'll be not focusing on that you are living this, the most like, that's why you'll be not able to get over this, because you'll be not focusing that you are leaving this, that you are going in a new direction, but rather on how bad this situation is. That's why you'll be not able to get over this. And the next card is the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, so it will be you like not enjoying your freedom, because you'll be trying to find your place, as I said, running away, changing, making a decision, whatever this is, but just some fast changes, fast moving, whatever this is, and you'll be not focusing on this good thing that is coming, you leaving this, but rather on how bad it was and how you didn't notice it before and how bad it really is. So you'll be not focusing on what is good, but rather at what is bad. You're just not able to right now focus on anything else than with negativity. That's why there's so much negativity in the month of August. The next card is the Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, you will just not be able to get over this. However, you will try, no matter what you will do. If it's just, if this negativity about the situation will just fill you up on the month of August. Whatever you will do, it just will fill you up, and you just will not able to help this. So yeah, either way, if you will be making those fast changes, you will not be able to maybe run away from this negativity about the situation, about this realization, like how could I not notice this before? How could I not run away before? Run away. I don't know if that's the case for all of you. And we have the Queen of Cups. So there's something about taking care. And it will be maybe taking care of yourself, because like I said, you will be noticing that this thing that's making you unhappy, there's no more hope in that. And by that, you'll be caring about yourself. That's what will make you more happy. Because in those situations, losing hope is actually good for you. So you will be noticing that in this case, losing hope is good for you. But that's the way you will, in this situation, care about yourself. Okay. Now we'll go to the Oracle cards. And the first card is Freedom. Yeah, exactly. As I said, there's something that is making you feel codependent to something, the situation, this thing that's making you sad. And as I said, you will be moving on completely from this. But I think even if the freedom will be main case in August, you will be still not free, because as I said, you'll be focusing so much on this case that you'll be not free from the negativity from this situation. That's my brother. However, even if the main thing in the month of August will be a freedom and freeing yourself from this thing that is making you upset, that is toxic for you, you'll be still not free, because you'll be still focusing on the negativity of the situation. So in your mind, you'll be still codependent emotionally to these things. The next card is Trust. Yeah, I think like you'll be completely losing trust in this thing that is making you sad, in this person, whatever this might be. There will be just like completely losing trust, but in the good way. Like it will be making good things for you, because that's a good thing to realize when the situation is toxic and bad for you. The next card is Healing. Yeah, there's like this realization that will make you so upset, so kind of you'll be so kind of into this case, like how bad it was, how negative it was, that I kind of think like in the month of August it will be all about leaving the situation and trying to heal yourself, but filling yourself with this negativity about the situation is kind of a part of a process for you, because you have to feel this negativity before you can heal it. So that's still the part of the process, even if this make you upset or stuff like that. However, yeah. And now the main energy for the month of August for you, Leo, is the Angel of Flame. Yeah, as I said, there's a lot of kind of like with this Knight of Swords, there's a lot of like this fast energy, fiery energy. There's a lot of kind of like, okay, I'm done, I'm moving on right now, or I am like, I don't, packing my bags and I'm going into my car and I'm leaving into the next city or whatever, really whatever. But it's like fiery, fast energy, a lot of kind of fast, super fast changes. Maybe mostly when it comes to maybe your physical environment for some of you. But yeah, a lot of like fast realizations, fast changes, fast moving on, and I mean no mentally, not emotionally, because emotionally, mentally you'll be still into this negativity, into this sadness and stuff like that. But your body will be telling you something completely else, and you'll be just like in some parts of your life completely moving on as fast as possible. So there's a lot of, as I said, fast, fiery energy. And we have the Angel of Mercy. So yeah, there's no mercy. Like maybe you deal with that situation for a while right now with this person, whatever it might be, that's making you upset, sad, and is toxic for you. You might be dealt with that situation for a while right now, and maybe you like how to say this, ignored those red flags, or maybe didn't even notice them or try to not notice them before, but right now it will be like, okay, like I am completely done. I have to be honest, I get like a lot of heavy energy, like, okay, I'm done. Like I am done, but there's still a lot of this heavy energy, and you'll be just like completely done, and okay, I am not even listening to you, I am gone. Yeah, completely. And we have the Heartbeat. Yeah, this card tells me a lot about how to say this, going out there to the people, and I kind of get the feeling like you'll be finally like opening up to the new possibilities, and there will be like all those opportunities you can use right now when you are moving on. And I kind of feel for a lot of you like you'll be physically moving places. So there's will be like, okay, I am going to this city or this, or I am moving countries, and there's like this huge variety of things that are opening in front of you and you can use from, like you're finally like noticing all those things already. And there's like, I get like there will be a lot of things that you'll be noticing about your environment, a lot of things and opportunities you'll be looking for, and a lot of things, as I said, that will be you'll be realizing. And as well as kind of the emptiness I feel inside of you, like emotionally wise. Is this even a word? But just emotionally you'll be feeling like empty, and there will be only this like sadness inside of you. You'll be focusing only on this negativity, no other emotions. That's why there's a lot of negativity I got at the beginning of the on the reading. However, now we'll get the cards from angels, spirit guides, whatever this might mean to you, whatever you believe in. However, no. Yeah, you'll be saying basically no to something, like, no, I am done. Next card is helpful people. So with this card, it tells about going out to people mostly and like socializing. Yeah, I say this right. So maybe you'll be like asking people for help, or just an overall maybe going to your friends for help. Like maybe if this was a relationship you were living, you'll be going to your friends for help or advice or something like that. If not, but think about this, maybe it will help. And we have the within a year. So maybe that's the situation you are dealing with for a year right now, or maybe just something within a year. I don't know what that might means to you, what that might mean to you. However, yeah, that's all I have for you, Leo. So if it did resonate, then let me know down below in the comments. I would very much appreciate this. You have no idea how much I would appreciate this. However, yeah, if you like the video, leave a like. If you want to see my face a few times a month, then subscribe. I would really appreciate this. And I guess that's it. So have a nice month, or at least the last week of it. And yeah, take care. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.